beautiful, isn't
breathtaking, it really
is.
Pretty.
And like so many other wondrous things in life, if it's not protected, if it's not treasured, it's going to be gone.
As you
It's
said,
certainly in jeopardy.
it's so easy to take all of that for granted,
Right.
and yet if we do, we'll lose it, and think what we'd lose. Well, when we come back, do you want to dance? Even if you've hung up your dancing shoes, we'll bet the odds are that you've got kids or grandkids who are about to have a recital sometime soon, and that you'll be out there beaming. There is something irresistible about little kids in leotards, about toe-tapping music and patent leather shoes. And we think there is something special about Miss Peggy's studio. We'll take you for a spin after this.
To be perfectly honest, I don't know what keeps me going. It's just that I have to have loved it. I really have to have loved it to last this long, 48 years of teaching, and still come down every single day with a lot of enthusiasm.
No one, says Peggy McGlone, no one has two left feet. Well, I tried to convince her that I may be the exception to the rule, that the old shuffle heel toe stuff is just something I'll never master no matter how hard I try. Nonsense, says Miss Peggy. And besides, she says it's not how well you do that matters, it's how much fun you have. Fun and some fancy footwork have become almost like family for Miss Peggy.
Go.
Main Street, Waltham. At City Hall Shoe Service, you can get some new soles and heels for your shoes. At the Waltham Sports Pub, you can grab a beer in the ball game. Maybe get a place to live. And at 621 Main Street, 39 steps, give or take a few, separates the busy road from the third floor and the toe-tapping dance studio of Peggy McGlone.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, teachers. Meet Marie Varakis, Patty Hassel, and Anita Brockney.
Good morning, class. Good morning. Oh, what's my name? Did you forget me already?
Yeah.
What is my name? And who am I? The what? The boss.
That's right, the boss and owner, Ms. Peggy McGlone.
My father just thought that it would be very good for his daughter to have dancing lessons. Never figuring that I was going to follow through.
Not only did she follow through, she turned professional, teamed up with her brother, Buddy Doyle, seen here on the right, and hit the USO circuit during the war years.
So we used to travel to all of the boot camps in Rhode Island, Newport, Rhode Island, and up to Fort Devens. And then there were professional jobs in between.
One of those professional jobs happened to come around by accident during an audition for the celebrated Ted Mack Amateur Hour.
And I had a little student that went in to audition. And when we got in there, she wanted me to do it with her. So I got up beside her. And I think that that was how they thought of the two levels, the adult and the child. Plus the fact I became pregnant, and they put me into a box. And that's how this whole thing started. But there were several old girls.
The legs and the legacy live on.
Ow!
And so do the lessons.
There was this woman, Mrs. Prophet, who said, now look at Peggy, you've danced your whole life. I have youngsters here, and I cannot get them to dancing school. I pay you for lessons.
So dance lessons started for the Prophet gang, then their cousins. Peggy soon realized she was traveling 5 days a week.
My father said, this is ridiculous. Why don't I get you a little studio, and we'll go from there. Now, this little boy over here has been in my studio. It's like my son. He's been here since he was born. Her mom and dad took. Mark's mom and dad took. All the Bergeron kids took.
As you can see, after 48 years, little has changed. Moms and dads, uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents. Miss Peggy's extended dance family continues to grow.
She knows each and every child by their name, their brothers, their sisters, if there's a new baby.
A new baby? Stand up for a minute. Stand up, and what kind of baby is it?
A boy.
A baby boy. And tell me his name.
I forget.
You forget his name?
Perhaps caring more about people than about perfection gave Miss Peggy the idea to teach special needs kids as well.
Right.
Did it take you a while to learn how to tap like that?
Yes.
What's the hardest part of it, do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. Kelly O'Neill and Ellen Pictor just can't get enough of the McGlone studio. Mo Hamlin has been coming for years. He doesn't miss a Saturday, doesn't miss a beat.
It's been very, very successful because the kids have had a lot of fun out of it. We don't even think of them as being special when they come up here. They're just part of our group.
When Peggy dances with Mo, I cry every time. And at recital time, it's horrible because I'm standing backstage with these tears streaming down my face watching these kids.
Jenny LeBlanc wants to be a playwright, and she's already written the perfect part for Miss Peggy.
What are you thinking about, Jen?
I was taking the time. Just picture me on stage with the costume doing that routine.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When Jenny comes here, she's here to have a good time, but she's also learning a lot, and she's learning how to go into the mainstream of life. She loves music, and music makes our special children move. Ball change, kick, ball change, walk, walk.
To watch them produce something that some of the other children do, when they do it, it just means more.
One more song for us to sing. You go, all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely? But when's it my turn? When I lie about to explode the shore of my life. I have the sea, wish I could be part of that world. Let me entertain you.
And entertain they will. Danielle Nogler and the cast of all 200-some Miss Peggy dancers are almost ready for the big time, the big end-of-the-year recital.
Say hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Danielle's a seasoned pro. She's opened the show for 3 straight years.
What's yours?
But before their footwork hits the footlights, there's practice, practice, practice.
Am I talking to myself today? No.
I didn't think so.
5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go. Clap, shuffle, cut, cross, and clap, shuffle, cross, and clap, shuffle.
Turn up.
Hit, stamp, stamp. 1, 2, break. Stamp, brush, cross, toe, weight, down.
Where are you?
I'm losing it.
You're losing it.
Down they go, and up they go. Down they go, and up they go. Who are you? He's Peter Pan in the show. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break. Step. Now double and kick. Kick, step.
Another demanding routine, another and another dancer who needs a helping hand. Another day in the life of Peggy McGlone. She wouldn't change a day, and she looks forward to many more.
It's just that I have to have loved it. I really have to have loved it to last this long, 48 years of teaching, and still sit down every single day with a lot of enthusiasm.
Well, that's done. We're just talking to you. Everybody has done that,
Right.
one way or another, as a kid or older, and some of us loved it and some of us didn't.
I loved it. I thought it was fun. I could never do the tap thing, but little jazz, a little ballet.
I didn't think it was much fun, but those kids are having a good time, and the spirit there is not how well you do, but just having a good time.
Exactly.
That's the way it ought to be.
All right. And we'll be back right after the lottery.